All right, first start, cold. See how she does. that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the little drive, and I'll get another video on my way home. Alright guys, I'm leaving work on my way home. Figured I'd get the cruise back home too. banging like she used to. I think the new alternator is going to do well for me. I may need to close the gap up a little bit. I gapped them at 0.20, and that may be a little much. Boy howdy. What's going on, guys? Making the end to this video. Pulled my spark plugs out to gap them. This spark plug was in the number 8 cylinder. One second. As you can see, spark plug looks brand new. Fuel injector was unplugged. Not quite sure how that happened. I think when I replaced my fuel line back there, I unclipped it and never clipped it back in. I double checked them when I plugged them all in, but when I did that, I never went back and double checked them, and I believe I may have unplugged it. So yeah, the car should run a lot better now. It was only running on 7 cylinders, which is pretty impressive because it was running really good and felt really good and starting up really good. So I can only imagine it's going to run even better now. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'll get another video of me driving it tomorrow and try to get back in the boost. That would also explain why it was only making 9 pounds, because it's got a 12-pound spring in it. Being down a cylinder, it's just pumping air. It's going to take from your boost. Obviously 7 cylinders aren't going to make as much boost as 8 cylinders, so I think that would explain that too. Or maybe it's just because it's a higher cubic inch, it's using more of the air, so it's just not producing as much boost. Either way, it's making 9 pounds, it's got 12-pound spring in it. I have boost controller taken off of it. I don't even want to chance it. I'm going to leave it on wastegate for the first outing. I don't know. I might take the controller to the track with me. It's really easy to hook up. It just goes right over there. I've got it unhooked and actually off the car, so I'm going to have to find that before I go back to the track. But anyways, I may take the boost controller to the track with me. I'm not sure. But I at least want to make a couple of runs with the way it sits right now. It's running really good. I can't wait to fire it back up. It's too late now, but I can't wait to fire it back up. Tomorrow I might drive it to work again and see how it runs on all 8. Very odd, because the motor didn't seem like it was only running on 7 cylinders. It didn't run any different than it used to, so I guess that just goes to show you how much more power it's making now. Yeah, and then it being straight exhaust and a really big cam being down on the cylinder, I couldn't tell. It didn't sound like it was missing. Not that you could hear it even if it was, which obviously it was. So yeah, that's good news. I'm going to finish buttoning this up, and I'm going to go ahead and put this video out. I told you guys I'd try to get a video out today of me driving it, so that's what I did. And to be honest, I just wanted to drive it. I'm really excited to have it up and running again. more bodywork stuff to come. It seems like those videos are not trending as much. I don't get as many views on the paint update videos as I do with the motor stuff. Understandable, the motor stuff's more exciting. I'm very excited about it too. So like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.